same one. For a second, go ahead, just put your pins down, and I want your eyes up here, and I want your focus, because we are going to be using this same passage over and over. And our focus for this week for Language Workshop is all about fluency. And I started really thinking about, we've been talking a lot about fast and how you need to increase your words per minute, increase your words per minute. But what I feel like we have not done, eyes up here please, is I have not really given you like a focus of, here are 6 ways that you can improve your fluency. And that's what we're going to do. If you look up here, I started a chart for us. Go ahead and read. What's the title of this chart?
6 things a fluency reader does.
A fluent reader does. 6 things that a fluent reader does. Now we already know that a fluent reader doesn't read like a robot. We already know that a fluent reader reads smoothly and they have good accuracy so that they can better understand what they read. That's why fluency is important. The better fluency that we have, the more we can comprehend and understand what we have read. Now, today when you're reading, we're going to just focus really in on one thing. And that one thing we're going to focus in on is this word. Say pausing.
Pausing.
Pausing means that a good reader, a good fluent reader, lets the punctuation guide their voice. This is what I want for you to turn and talk to your partner about. I have put some punctuation up here. We know punctuation is what we use as writers to better help our readers. So if you look here, this is a what?
Question mark.
Good, a question mark. That tells us that the writer is asking a, or the character is asking a question.
Comma.
This is a, comma, this is a,
Period.
and then this is a dash. Nothing fancy for it. Go ahead and read those with me again. I gotta make sure we're engaged this morning. This is a,
Question mark.
this is a,
Comma.
this is a,
Period.
and this is a.
Dash.
I want you just to think with your partner for a second. And I want you to think about why would an author use these punctuation marks? And then I want you to think, how does that help you as a reader? What should your voice do as a reader when you come to, let's do the first one together, a question mark. What does your voice do as a reader? What should it do? Harry? Do you know? Can I just real quick give you something to maybe guide you? Looking over yesterday back behind Miss H, here's what you said could be an introduction. Do you know what George Washington Carver and have in common? What happened to my voice?
It got higher.
It got higher at the end, closer to the question mark, right? So read that with me using what we know now. A question mark is going to make our voice go up at the end. So we'd say, do you know what George Washington Carver and blank have in common? And our voice goes up at the end. Right? Just like I'd say, do you want to go outside for recess today?
Yeah.
Notice how when I say today, my voice goes
Up.
up or higher, right? So we could say that a question mark makes our voice go so a question mark makes our voice go higher at the end, right? Turn and talk to your partner. What is a comma? What do we have to do when we read a comma as a reader? What do we have to do when we see a period as a reader? What do we have to do when we see a dash? How about like a 1-minute talk? Go ahead. What are we going to do?
Now, 1, 2, 3,
Okay, 3. You're going to give me a thumbs up if you agree. Belma told me that a comma is a time that you could probably like take a breath if you needed to take a breath. Right? How long should you pause at a comma?
1 second.
How long should you pause at a period?
2 seconds.
Good. Take a 1-second pause, and at a period you should take a
2 seconds. Not 3,
And dashes are the same. Dashes tell us to like pause or totally stop. So let's go ahead and let's look. Our first line of this, I am going to read it and I'm going to show you the first two sentences how I would read it using, what are we focusing on today? Fluency. More specifically, we're focusing on just our pausing. So we're just focusing how would we pause. So it says, first two sentences, exercise is good for you. There are many reasons why. The best kind of exercise makes you breathe deeply. This helps you grow strong. I want you to, what you're going to do today is this. Just like we have our success criteria, your reader ears today are listening to your partner. The only thing that you are listening for is pausing. Are they stopping for 2-second set periods? Are they stopping for a second at commas? You're not listening for expression. You're not listening for all of those parts of fluency yet. Today we're just focusing on what? Pausing. So what you're going to do is for about 1 minute, and I'm going to just watch the time, your first partner is going to go. So Shantez, can we do like we do sometimes? Will you be my partner for a minute? So if Shantez and I are partners, we are going to decide who wants to go first. So Shantez, do you want to read first or would you like for me to? Okay. So I'm going to read first for 1 minute. And Shantez is really going to be listening to me. And then he's going to be telling me, just like on our success criteria, 4, 3, 2, or 1, only how I'm doing with pausing. He's going to tell me if he thinks I'm doing a good job, okay? All right, are you ready for me to start? Yes. Exercise is good for you. There are many reasons why. The best kind of exercise makes you breathe deeply. This helps your lungs grow strong. It gets your heart pumping. This also helps your heart grow strong. Swimming is good exercise. So is skating and bike riding. Walking is good for you. So is jumping rope. Do you know how I know my partner is the bomb? Did you see what he was doing? You probably couldn't even see him because you guys were following along. Every time at a period, he'd go. Does that tell me that he was really just listening for my pausing? Yeah, what a great partner, huh? Shantez, how do you think that I did? Okay. Would you think I'm a 4, 3, 2, or 1? Why? So he says, every time that I came to a period, I stopped for 2 seconds, and he feels like I did a great job of my pausing. Would you agree? Okay. Okay, now ready? I want him to grade me again. Follow along with me, start at that top paragraph. Exercise is good for you. There are many reasons why. The best kind of exercise makes you breathe deeply. This helps your lungs grow strong. It helps your heart get pumping. This helps your heart grow strong. Swimming is good exercise, so is skating and bike riding. Walking is good for you, so is jumping rope. Shantez, how did I do? What would you give me, a 4, 3, 2, or 1? Why? You're right. He said I read so fast that he couldn't even count my seconds. And the purpose of good fluency is so that you can better what? Understand. I only heard one friend say that. The purpose of good fluency is so that you can better understand what you read. When I read that fast, did I understand what I probably read? No. But when I took good pauses, did that help me better understand as a reader? Are you ready to try it? Yeah. Okay, decide which partner is going first. I'm going to set, or actually I won't set the timer because Sage is using the iPad. Okay, ready, get started in 3, 2, 1. Oh, hey, make sure that your partner can see the paper too. Okay, elbow to elbow needed. 3, 2, 1. Go. You're reading for 1 minute. Start again. Okay, remember, so say that the exercise is good for you.
I would give you a 3 because sometimes you have seconds and like when exercise and then you start feeling bike riding. Yeah, it's like only in that one section. Just exercises there are many reasons why. The best kind of exercise makes you breathe. This helps your lungs grow and get your heart beating. This helps your heart beat. So that's good exercise. So skating, hiking, walking is good for you. So jumping.
Has everyone given their partner feedback on if they think 4, 3? Okay. Let's take like a quick 30 seconds. Tell them if you feel like they'd be a 4, 3, 2, or 1 for their pause. Okay, when you're ready to go, you can fold your hands in your lap and look up at me. Ready, next partner?
Yep.
Here you go. Right, why don't you listen to how you're
So basically, when I do grow, yeah, taking time to understand and comprehend. Basically, that's it. What do you mean?
That being the last one. And that promise telling you how to break the best of it. Did you go ahead and give feedback to your partner when you're ready to go? You'll fold your hands and you'll look up here. Jamie looks ready to go. We all pretty set? Hey, so Kyrie brought up something really great. Look at this last line with me. What kind of punctuation does that end with?
Expression.
Oh wait, exclamation. Say exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark.
Does our voice do anything different as a reader when we read it to an exclamation mark?
The last sentence is the expression.
Yeah, you gotta use a little extra expression, right? Let's read that together. Best of all, keeping fit will make you feel good. Our voice goes up, right?
Good.
So we know that our voice goes higher at the end. Or we could just say more expression. Or emphasis. Okay, friends. What I need for you to do now, between you and your accountability partner, is this. For goodness sakes, we're going to move in here. Thank you for doing that.